Hello. Okay, there we go. Oh my god. Hi everyone. How is everyone doing today? I'm very sorry for the delay. We are 30 minutes late. Um, but yeah, how is everyone doing today? I just got everything set up. Yeah, hi Ari, hi Silvermean, Uesoa, Rainix. I gotta change a few things. Alright, we're gonna continue. Okay. The floor is very comfy right now. When is it not? The floor is very comfy, in my opinion. Okay. So, we're gonna continue the commission that we started a while ago. And that's just gonna be for the stream. Let me switch it up. There we go. I was in choir practice and I was standing for so long. That sounds rough. I hope you're getting a rest. I feel bad that I started quite late. I usually don't like delaying more than 5 minutes. So, you know. And like, I hope the audio's okay. Okay, we're gonna finally continue this, chat. I missed the auto concert chat. Okay, let's see. It's been a while since we last did this. Plum noli, nole, nole. Okay. We're gonna color the base really quick. Yeah, these are all of the lights, and then this is the base color for that. So we're gonna put a layer under that. Take the color. One day, chat, I'll learn how to sing like Ado. Also, oh my god, I almost forgot to say, thank you for the sub, by the way. Oh my god. I swear. Okay. Yeah, I forgot to mention, but thank you for the sub once more. I was a little... in a bit of a panic. One day Fishy7 will learn how to fly. I'm an adject. You poor thing. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by Fishy7 will learn how to fly? Fishy7 used to be a bird, remember that. I feel like I should know how to fly. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Oh, I was showing Korok like a while ago, hold on. I was showing Korok the, like, 0 and 1's design. And it's like, damn, I missed those. Low-key, I should draw them again. They were good concepts, they just never fit for me. Fishy7 will become Flyfish? True. Love is in the air. Wrong, Fishy7! You're right. Erasers here. Okay, you know something's messed up with that. Turn this off, turn this back on. Now that's weird. I'm gonna exit my XP pad, open it back up. Is the pool Moz or Fly Fishy? I forgot to redeem Minesweeper. Minesweep. Are you serious? Are you serious? Let me fix this first. Hold on. Oh my god. I will drink water. Thank you. Why is it doing that? Okay, I will also Jeez, you guys are redeeming a lot. In such a short span of time. I'll play your Minesweeper. Chat, one day we'll play Minesweeper on Roblox again and you get to see my struggles. I'm kidding. Well, like, people were weird on Minesweeper. You're free. Welcome back. Now you get to see Minesweeper gameplay. Chat, does anyone know how many times you guys have headcanoned me with different ethnicities? Because I realized I could turn that into like a short or like a YouTube short or something. But I have to find all the footage, so that's gonna take a while. Something I told myself I would do is like, oh, I'll start posting shorts or something. So I'm trying to get into that. Just so I have a bit of content every now and then. The ads were AI, we should kill them. Personally, I'm just saying. I'm so sick of AI. Chat, did you know? This is a peak song. You have good taste. But, yeah, I was trying to clean up my room. And, you know, I need inspiration to figure out how to, like, make it look nice. What should I do? How should I decorate it? My mom said to put it in ChatGPT. So that they could form something for me. Like, no, no? No. Are you sweeping minds? I am. I'm so glad you guys like this song. This is one of my favorites. And like, if you said pick a song for 57, this would be it. One day I will learn how to sing. I shouldn't end it at that. One day I'll learn how to sing this song. I can sing, I swear. I know that. Hmm. Okay, one there, that goes there. One goes here, one goes there. There you go. Not our fastest time, but you know what? It'll work. There you go. Thank you for all the guppies in chat. We will feed you all the guppies. I hope you guys saw that I posted the guppy thing. The guptosis. There you go. There's your win. Alright. Mine did not explode. It's a good thing, is it not? I see you're using your points well. Can we fix this, actually? Give me a second. Because this is not- this should have pen pressure, so I don't know why it's not showing up. I think what I'll have to do is I'm gonna save this, close it real quick, and then open it again. No, that's not working either. That's so weird. I love how we're having issues every single time I work. Do I have to close the whole thing? Okay, hold on, chat. I love that emote so much. Chat, you know what I should do? I should... I should make a dirt emote. It's the scuff stream time. You'll have to wait. As per usual of a scuff stream. I'm getting tired of the scuff streams, chat. Okay, why is it not working? That is so weird. Okay, so you see this. This is working with the buttons that I usually do. But for some reason the pen pressure isn't? What happened? Hold on. Will 57 crash the stream? Don't you dare. Don't you dare do that to me. Does that fix it? No, it doesn't. That is so weird. Tablet surface option. Will Krita make 57 explode like a mine being swept in a broom? Yes, probably. Are you kidding? Well, no, come on. I don't know why it's doing that. There we go, there we go. I got it, chat. That took a while. I don't know how you guys watch my streams with how scuffed it is sometimes. I appreciate you all for sticking through it, because honestly, I sure wouldn't. Oh yeah, chat. I was looking online because I wanted Eat a Bag references, and I was just looking because that just shows up on my For You page. My favorite arachnid. The ones that don't go in my house. I don't think I have one, I'll be honest. I think jumping spiders all right, but bug. I'm not really a big fan of bugs. Now, what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. So I saw Oshikatsu, right? And there's like a whole thing like with your Oshis, you gotta dedicate your Ida bag to it, stuff like that. I just see a lot of that. People make their own stuff, people buy stuff, and I look at them like, oh, that's so cute. And then I come to the realization, wait, I'm a PNG tuber. If I get popular, there's gonna be a point where someone can make Oshikatsu of me, and that's so silly to think about. Is 57 a fan of bugs? Don't bet on it. Yeah, see? Not a huge fan. I know some of you guys are. I like moths, I like butterflies, and I like roly-polies. And not so much other bugs. Well, no, I like a stick bug because I think they're stupid. Under noob shoe, I can't tell if it was painted or not. Here? I think so. I don't think I missed anything here. Is 57 a fan of fish? No way. Okay, that's a lie. I like fish. Did you know, Chet, I used to have a concept design before I landed on this design. Like when I was doing my phases of like designing, trying to figure out what would be best. I had a design of a jellyfish, but I didn't go through with it. I could have been a jellyfish, chat. Jelly 7. Yup, Jelly 7. I really need to emphasize the black tip part of the shark. There you go. Hard to see, but it's okay. By the way, Uesawa, did you say anything to change with Noli before I forget? And before I get on to coloring, of course. If 57 was a jellyfish, would they still sell clothes in a squid-like game? That's silly. That's silly. Chat. Guess what, by the way? Guess what came in the mail? Guess what came in the mail? You guys will not see it until Friday. Friday, because of the stuff that's in it, I might actually stream longer. I gotta think about it. But I'm thinking like maybe I'll do a longer stream for Friday. So that I make sure it's all done. But I'm still debating. Okay, let's grab this. This is gonna be colors. Okay, write that down. Control Shift G. I don't think so. I remember asking slash giving you permission to make him very starry slash sparkly. All right. Okay. We will stay true to that. For now, it's time to color. I'll work on the background a little bit more later, but I think it's time to do the coloring. You know, this coloring style always takes so much, like, layers, but I don't know, I like it a lot. He has clothes. I won't. Oh my god, chat. Lately, I've been seeing a lot more trans mafioso drawings, and it makes me so happy. There's just something about it that makes me so joyous. Okay, that's all the yellow. Let's move on. Let's do white next. Because I want to do the ears. Yeah, I'm excited for Friday because what do you call it? I'm excited for Friday because I can unbox the keychains arrived and I'm really happy. You know, it's so funny because it's only 2 keychains, you know. But I expected them to come into like maybe like a bubble mailer or something like that. No, I opened the porch because I get a message saying like, "Hey, it's here." So I open the door. I look outside. It's genuinely just a small box. There's I shouldn't find that funny, but I do. It's just a tiny box. Okay, that's white. I think I'm not missing anything as far as I know. No, I'm missing this. I'm gonna switch this. Oh wait. Oh, this one's a good song. We'll do that. Chat, you ever listen to covers of a song so much that when you listen to the original or a different cover, it doesn't feel right? Because sometimes, like, you know, I listen to a lot of Miyash to You. I've mentioned that before. Um, there's some songs where I listen, I'm like, oh my god, Miyash to You. And then I remember, oh yeah, someone else made that song. And then I'll hear like the Vocaloid of it or like the cover, and I'm like, huh, that sounds different. Sounds way different. Do I make his hat the same color? I think it's fine. I think it's fine to make it the same. Oh my god, I forgot this part here. Make that white. Okay, I don't think I'm missing anything else. I think that gray is actually good for his hair color. Because it's always, I always draw a little bit lighter. Yeah, I think that's fine. I almost forgot. Gonna every single time I almost forget his headphones. I'm gonna take the white and I'm gonna actually put that on Noli. And then I'm gonna have to figure out what colors for Noli, because I know I want to use 2 blacks minimum. think we'll do this, and then we'll do... He's gonna stand out. I'm telling myself, I'm like, you know what? It's fine because he's gonna stand out. You know why or how? Because purple. And sparkles. I don't have better commentary than this. I'm just like, sparkles. Is there a what color is here? Oh, that's his hair. I was like, what color? Oh my god, chat, do you guys find those like unboxing? No. Like not unboxing. Well, unboxing too. But the packing orders, do you find those videos nice to watch? Cuz Loki, I'm like, look, it would be fun to just stream and chat, obviously, while I'm packing orders. Like, I feel like that would be fun. I thought about it because, like, you know, update on the buttons and, like, stuff like that. I'm thinking of making a shop. I'm very much considering it. I just need, what do you call it? I just need to know what stuff I need to get, and I need to invest in it. So, you know, I gotta put more money into it, and hopefully I'll get money back. Noli. Chat, give me a gubby in chat for Noli. I should make a plum Noli plum Noli emote. I feel like that would be cute. Yeah. Okay. Before I forget, orange. Okay, not bad. So what I'm gonna do now is add the texturing. Thank you for all the gubbies. I have yet to find someone with their mafioso design have like a mix of brown and yellow hair. I wonder if that day will ever come. I don't know. I always think about it. I've been thinking about like designing him a little more, changing his outfit. But at the same time, I'm like, I like it a lot. But I just want to make him look fancy, really. Okay, that's done with the yellow. Next is the white. I don't think there's anything I need to add much. What I might do is like add a little bit of lighting to it. We'll see how that goes. This lighting's gonna be intense anyway, so I shouldn't worry too much about the colors. I feel like I've been dehydrated lately. Okay, all of the black should be fine as is, but I will do a little bit to Noli. Hello, 57. I'll be leaving early to go play with friends. Good luck with your commission. Well, thank you for stopping by. I hope you have fun. Also, thank you. Okay, I will drink water. I still can't get over, chat. I don't like drawing pinstripe. And yet, that's like in most of my designs. Always. Like, my PNG tuber has pinstripe. You know what? It's okay because it's peak. I don't know. I like the design of it. I like the look. I never just like drawing it. Okay, that's that. I don't need to decorate too much onto that. I think I need to decorate onto the green more. And it's just having the little things on it. Let me grab my reference photo for this actually. It'll be better. Where's my drawing? Oh, there it is. But yeah. I always have these like little patches, but I need to start making it consistent because it hasn't been. Let me mark them out real quick. Actually, what I can do is just go on this one. And then just grab the colors from here. I'll move it. You know, chat, I'm so glad that I actually have a design for chances now on the pants, because back then I didn't know what like icon to put for chance. So I only thought of the number 7, but I was like, nah, that's like really bad. I need to think of something better. And I haven't for a while, but I finally did when I made this reference, and I was like, oh, thank God. Thank God I don't have to write the number 7 on their pants. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. I just never... Chance, you're too greedy. I need to make you smaller. There you go. 私の人生自由 Bunny. There you go. And then I'll put like little markers here for the buttons, and then this patch. There we go. See, that looks more like them. They look missing without their details, like the patches. There we go. Okay, lighting time. This is gonna be a little bit difficult, but we will make this work. Because we're gonna take this... I'm gonna take the color of the back, actually. And see what we can work with. Ah, that's gonna be really dark. Let me turn it a little bit higher for my sake. So now I have to figure out how the light will work. Because it's from their back. I realize this is the wrong color. See, this is why. This is why I put them all in separate layers or whatever. This is why we double check our work, actually. You know what I really want to learn? I want to learn drawing backgrounds. Like, you know, my skill in drawing backgrounds is alright, but I feel like it could be better. And I think it would be so funny if my practice in backgrounds was just genuinely me drawing backgrounds and then putting, like, mafioso in there and making it look like- making it look scary. I'll draw liminal space, chat, and then I'll just put him in the background. And he just stares straight into- straight at the camera. I don't know why, I really like the side profile I drew for them. It's nothing big either, I didn't do anything special, I just like how I drew it that time. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Really, this is really intense. We will make this work, chat. Trust me. What happened here? There you go. And I'm gonna adjust this, make it more purplish. Purple every chance I get. Okay. We'll make this work, trust me, chat. Trust the process. How's it looking to you guys though? I hope it's alright. Let me step back a little bit. Chat, have you ever, like, what do you call it? My room is carpet. So, where was I going with this? Yeah, so my room's carpet, and I have like a chair, like, you know, the regular chair that has wheels on the bottom. Tell me why, like, I need this plastic thing under. I can't focus today, Jesus Christ. Okay, but yeah, I have a plastic thing under so that I can roll, but then it dips in certain spots. And it would be fine, but then after that, like, that becomes like the usual spot, so if I like adjust it, it'll slide back there unless like I push it. And I don't know if anyone else deals with that. Why does it look like that? Huh. Oh, there you go. I do want to make it a little less brown. I'll be okay. Okay, I'm gonna look up references for fireworks. Okay. This is not helping very much. It's all like... Man. Okay, how do we fill this up more, chat? I wanted to add like a little bit so that, you know, there's a little bit to it in the background. So there's, you know, I don't know how else to explain it. I've been bad with words lately. What do we think of this so far? Gubby. I'm assuming that's a good sign. I'm curious what it would look like with other lighting. Huh. The orange lighting doesn't look so bad. Let me try a bit more red. I feel like that makes it more warm. This is more like night. This makes it look more warm. Is there like a good... I'm gonna make it pink, aren't I? I have an idea. This is the shading layer. I know I did this last time when I was doing my art trade. I tried something just to see if it would work. And I think if I put like orange like this in certain spots, basically like the edges of each one. Trust the process. It looks like he has Cheeto dust on him. That's so funny. Anyways. And then I put... Is it color dodge? Interesting. And then I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna put a grayscale real quick just to see how it looks in grayscale. Okay, that's really hard to read. How do we fix this? How do we fix that? It's not that bad, but we could definitely put the focus more in the middle. Chat, if there's any ideas for the fireworks, let me know. Or should I just add more gubbies to the fireworks? I'm gonna start doing my usual rendering, but I'm gonna try to make it more intense. I'm actually gonna use a really strong light. I don't like using white, but this may be an exception. We'll see how this goes. I did this lighting once when I was in a drawing stream actually. I did test this before. And I wonder if it'll work here. And it's just the extreme like pure white of it. I'm not using pure white, but like very close to it. And I feel like that makes it stand out a little more. This is like the light that I was looking for, you know? So I'm gonna do this a little more to where I think the light would be facing. When in doubt, add Gubby Plum Noli. You're right! Chat, we love Plum Noli. I can't wait until I get through my white, like, not my white fabric, my purple fabric, and just have a bunch of Plum Nolis. Well, what am I gonna do with them? Do I just sell the bunch of Plum Nolis? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Chat, would you buy a Plum Noli? Would you buy a Plum Noli? Yeah, I like the white a lot. This was a good idea. I honestly really want to learn how to do intense lighting. One day I'll do it. I keep saying that, but like, I promise. I might add more of the color dodge. I really like the look of this orange on them. What do you guys think? Okay, this is also why I don't like, or this is why I like using off-whites, because if I do need to do strong lighting, I can just do it in pure white. You know? I think that looks really good on Chance. Like, I like how it looks on his suit. I know the song. I like every single time I draw Noli, like God Noli, I always mess with the brushes enough where they just look really interesting. Like, I like the visual texture. I like the texture of it. Madonna. Yeah, let's see what that looks like in black and white real quick. That looks a lot better, I think. But we need to do something about here and here. Because this is fading out into a void, so I think what I'm gonna do is maybe put a little bit of lighting here. We could do that, or I'm thinking we're gonna go back down here, and we're actually just gonna straight up erase. Yeah, I think I like the look of this. Let's see how this goes. That looks a lot better, chat. I don't know about you. I think that looks a lot better. Something was missing. I think this was it. So if I do that, yeah, that's far better. And now I have to figure out what to do for here. Because it's like, it's all black, but I want to make sure there's like a way to really feel the difference. Like, it's not gonna be a blob, you know? One day I'll figure out color theory. Take this, do that. What do we think of this so far? Chat, what is our thoughts? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take the... I'm gonna do a little bit more testing. I'm gonna mess around with line art a little bit. Good? Okay, good. Okay, I will drink water. I think I'm not particularly happy with the black here because I feel like it's really obvious. So I'm gonna change the line art color of that a little bit. That helps soften it a little bit, actually. That feels better, in my opinion. I could make the... I'm gonna make... What do you call it? The fireworks a little bit more intense. Because I'm looking at the reference photos, and I'm seeing there's a lot that are, like, just fully crowded. And, like, this is not enough in comparison. That seems more like a firework, but there's something that's, like, missing. I think it's the little explosion in the middle of it. But I don't know what's a good brush for it. We'll work with that. We'll work with that. Because I can make this brighter. I can make it glow. Which I'm quite excited for, because I think I know how I'm gonna do it. Okay, thank you for the redeem. I will also stretch. I feel like this is turning out well. I feel like you can see my improvement. Okay, not bad. I wonder, I'm gonna mess around. I don't think you guys will be able to see if I pull up the layer style tab, but if I do something like, let's say, a outer glow, you guys should be able to see that? Yeah, you guys can. Interesting. I wonder if I can change the color to something a bit more suitable. Does not seem like it agrees with me. The light orange seems to... I really like the look of that, I'm not gonna lie. What do we think, chat? I like that. That actually enhances it the way that I want it to. Look at that. Look at that soft glow. I really like that. I wonder if that will do a similar effect on the back. So I'm gonna copy the layer style, paste it on the other side. And it doesn't seem like it does too much, but it's very faint. Yeah, I like that soft glow. That is really cute. I don't know, I really like that, actually. Trying to think of what else to add. Because that fulfills most of it. I think there's a little bit of smoke that I'm seeing. Maybe what I could do is take this. What do we think? If I do this... I like the atmosphere of it a lot. I'm very happy with the fireworks. I'm thinking, okay, what we have left right now is to fill in... Basically, we're just playing fill in the blanks. Because I could emphasize this a little bit more. I'm probably going to add a line here so that you can see his silhouette better. Same with Chance over here. These guys, you can see them quite fine, so I'm probably just going to do one for Soldier over there. But we need to fill in this, because that kind of fills it in, so I might just texture the back here. We'll see how that goes. Okay, that definitely feels better for them. While I'm here, I might as well texture you with a bit more purple and a bit more whimsy. Make him sparkly, chat. Oh my god, it looks like a mini firework. Wait, what if I kept that? That's kind of cute. You know the sticks where it's like this, and then there's this? That's basically what his tail looks like. He's so sparkly, Jesus. I quite like the tail a lot. I might actually keep that. I'm gonna go shine up his, like, Void Star real quick. It's not what I meant to do, but you know what? We can keep that. I'm actually gonna tidy this up a little bit more and then hide some of it. So it just looks more visually neat. There you go. God, you can see like, oh, you know, they all look cohesive, all neat, and then there's Noli. Very purple. Very purple, very whimsical. So I think what we'll do next is we'll texture the back a little bit. What I could do is use one of the textured brushes if I can find it. I think it's this one. Yeah. That looks like the ocean, but it also looks like a slab of meat. They're kind of marbled the same way if you think about it. Anyway. I could, technically... This might not be a bad idea. Trust the process, chat. Maybe not anymore. What is that? 57. Okay. I just have to get like a rough shape. That does fill it in a little bit. And then, if I remember correctly how to do this, I'll just take this. And then I'm gonna actually copy paste this real quick. Copy paste this layer. And I'm gonna flip it. And move it around a little bit. And we'll change the color of this one as well. It has, like, you get the idea, right, chat? Right. Because it could be like that. Or, I'm just thinking of how to fill it. Because the only other way, because I know... Actually, now that I remember it, I don't know if you wanted it still to be on a boardwalk, or if you prefer this. The roof of a building is good? Okay, so a bunch of buildings is fine. Because I'm trying to think, what would be the best way to do it for, with, like, over the water, but I don't think there's a good way, at least not that's coming into my head. And this reminds me of back when I was in Philippines, like, it was 2017, so it was a long time ago. But I remember we climbed, it was really dark, I could not see, but we climbed up and you could just see the city, and this is basically what it looked like, low-key. And it just reminds me of that, and I just think, oh, that's really neat, you know? There we go. Oh, that looks better. Chat, I think this is looking really good. I should not be as proud of it as I am right now, but I am. What happens if I put the high, like, glow range really high? It doesn't do much, actually. That's a... kind of like that a little more. If you didn't see, I changed the glow. So instead of this, it has a little bit more to it, and I feel like that adds to... I feel like that adds to it a little more. What else can we add? We still have, like, an hour and a half left. What are better ways to make this, like, make this even better? I'm getting heartburn. I'm gonna be so honest. What else? Oh my god, I almost dropped something. What else? I'm really thinking, but I'm quite happy with it. I guess you know what I could do? I could just fill the skies with more guppies. More guppies. It's so cute. You know what I could add? I could add this stupid little chat. Have you seen this face before? Tell me you guys have seen this on your For You page. It looks stupid. It's a little dirt creature. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. I'll make another Noli. Oh my god, he's so stupid looking. He's so stupid looking, chat. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, we got Noli, Plum Noli 1. Plum Noli 2. You should make a Plum Noli loaf. You're right. I feel like I need to put another firework lower. But at the same time, can I move this? Okay. Idea. Move this a little bit lower. And we're actually, this is gonna hurt. That kinda looks better though, actually. Like that, it fills the space that I was missing. It feels more framed, you know? I'll make you a plum loaf. I'll make him extra fat too. I'll make the feet really respectful looking and put them together like this. Such a stupid looking thing. Do we fuck with plum noli loaf? It's so stupid. Loaf. This is great. I feel like this is perfect. Like honestly, I'm really happy with the lighting. Let me see what it looks like in black and white. Yeah, it's easy to read. You can see where everyone is. It's not too drastic. You can tell these are fireworks. Like, it looks nice. It looks nice. Oh, this looks interesting. If you take off this, first off, Noli's really sparkly. Second, you can see all of the layering that I put with the different textures. It's interesting. It looks nice. Okay, I'm gonna switch this. I'm gonna take this layer. And I'm gonna grab an orange and see what happens if I color dodge this as well. It's so colorful. This is so colorful. Chat, is there anything else I should add? Because I'm really thinking about it and I don't think I have anything. I don't have anything else. Okay. Honestly, I don't even need to put much texturing because of how everything looks. I'm quite happy with it. That looks so silly on him. We have extra time. I'm trying to think, what will we do with the rest of the time, though? If we end it here, you know? Unless you want to make Noli more disco ball. Like, at that point, I might as well just take this, do this, and then just... That looks so in character of him. He's just so... He's so glowing compared to everyone else. He's trying to take the spotlight. You need to stop him. I could focus on these two a little more. Speaking of Muta, I'm so excited, chat. I really want to open my package. It's here, but I told myself I would do it on stream. So I have to wait. I have to wait till Friday to open it. There you go. Honestly, I think that's it. There's not really much else to add as far as I know. Maybe I could do like a frame or something. That is not in the middle. $900. What's half of 900? At least it's closer to Valentine's. True. Honestly. No, Korok, you're making me want to open my package. I've stumbled upon greatness at the perfect time. What? Yeah. Hi, alcohol. What is half of whatever this is? Whatever that number is. 150. Whatever. 160. This would be half. I wonder. No, it doesn't. I can't make a. Yeah, chat. What would if this is all that we're doing? Because we have an extra hour basically to spare. What should we do? Valentine's Day. Hmm. Draw fat gubbies for an hour and a half. I could. Chat, if we get people to follow me right now, I'm gonna I'll draw every follower as a gubby. I'm kidding. Okay, let me put in the file real quick. Draw cowboy. See, when you say cowboy, I think of two things. I either think of Asheville from HSR, or like cowboy partner. Like, commission watermark. Put that in. There we go. Oh wait, what happens if I do color dodge? That doesn't that looks awful. If I do lighten screen? No. Lighten? No. I'm gonna export these. Mafia You're right! You're right. Let me do the watermark. Only corrupting the watermark. He wants everyone to pirate my commissions, dog. I promise you. Okay. That is done. So what? I will send you the files after stream. For now, Kork has brought something up. And now I'm thinking about it. Sorry, the flashbang. that is so bright. Let me make it nicer on your guys' eyes. How's that? I need to make it so that every panel I have starts with gray. So it's nicer on the eyes. What do you mean fall for it? Okay, chat, are you ready to see a gorgeous man that reminds me of Mafioso? Are you ready? This man from Honkai Star Rail, because I like Honkai Star Rail still. Him? He has been reminding me of Mafioso. And I have been treating him like Mafioso. And I'm like, we should draw him. We should draw Mafioso in his outfit. So I've been thinking about that. Oh god, not the gamble. Oh god, there he goes. Gubby in chat for Uesoa. I wish there was a better photo for this so I could just see his straight face, because I really don't want to look at all of this around it. Which one is Rappa, which one and Boot Hill then? Good. That's a good question. Hold on. Okay, Boot Hill and Rappa. Shit. I'm thinking Boot Hill for Caparigine, but I'm like, I don't know if that fits exactly. If that's what you're talking about, I hope I got it right. No, Rappa's difficult. I see it, yeah. Here, if you were to choose, who would you choose? Because, like, honestly, that it could apply to everyone, but also not. Like, I don't know. Because I feel like that's a hard question. Someone said they really like how I draw side profiles, and that makes me so flattered because I hate drawing my side profiles. I feel like they're not good. Like, I feel like they could be better, but it's so nice to hear people that like it. First one that came to mind for Boot Hill is Chance, but I think that's just because they both draw their guns at any given opportunity. You're right! You're right. What about Rappa then? Also, I love looking at my old drawings of Mafioso till now. You can see how much he's changed. And right now, as I draw him, I'm very satisfied with how I draw him because it's been consistent. But it's so funny seeing, like, me figuring it out. Hello, 57 and back. Do you want to see the commission? I ate him. No! But yeah, I feel like Rappa's really hard because I can't think of a character so, like, similar. Rappa's really interesting. I like her, and I feel like she could get more love. See, look, I love drawing Mafioso's hair. I don't know. Especially when his hat is off, drawing this part of it always makes me so happy for no reason. Maybe contracty. See that I think that's the only person I could think of. And like since you thought of it too, I think contracty would probably be the most likely. It's their whimsical youth. Whimsy maxing. Exactly, exactly. Also, so I mean, how was your games? I hope they did well. Chat, you know what we should do? We should just play fighting. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. We're not doing that to my computer. I've been having the urge to play fighting. I've been having the urge to play really intense games or like something with a lot of like thought to it. Not even like puzzle. I just need high intense like energy. And I feel like those dogs that need enrichment to go outside. There are only 3 of us, so we couldn't really do scenario codes to practice for extra work, so we just played Trilance. Ooh, I see. I hope they went well. I haven't checked the rotation today. I haven't checked in a while. The very few times I get to play, they just haven't been well. Also, how did the fireworks turn out? You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Don't look at the file name. Okay, let's find the file. Nope, not that one. You ready? I got DC'd once, they hate you. It looks better than I thought now that I took a break from it. Oh my god. This is without doing overlays, by the way, chat. I've slowly stopped adding overlays, and I feel like that's been, like, I feel like that's a sign my art's improving. I'm so happy with them. Chat, you guys should play Honkai Star Rail. Don't get trapped with us, don't. I focused all on his face, and then I remember, shit, I have to do the rest of it, like the outfit. Honkai Star Rail is good because it has Aha. True! And IX. I like... we have our faves. We have our faves. This is it done, get it done, get it done. Oh, don't know, get it done. Oh, that's not a say. Old man. Old man. Anyone who says Honkai Star Rail is a serious game is wrong, by the way. They're full of silly. They are very, very silly. I really like my own design. Like, not to glaze myself too much. But I really like my design of Mafioso. One day someone's gonna draw Mafioso based on my design, and I'm gonna cry that day. I'm gonna like start sobbing ugly tears. Cause that would be such an honor. Chat, did you know that I actually someone said that they have a Mafioso cosplay on Roblox inspired by my werewolf AU? And that makes me so happy. They showed me it, and I got so happy looking at it. Look at my grown-ass man. My Apart from the aha moments, is HSR still good? It has Kafka. It has Sunday. That's all you need. That's all you. That's all you need. It has aha. Yeah. I think that's the best way to do it. Think. Because that's off. That's like. Fun fact, when I was in HSR, I was really into Honkai Star Rail and Genshin, but I never drew from it. Mainly because the designs were so elaborate, like I didn't want to draw that constantly. So the most I drew from Honkai Star Rail was actually my own AU of them in a band. And that was supposed to be a comic as well. Did I finish? No. Is that like foreshadowing of what's to come with my comic with New Dead? Hopefully not. Wait, if he's okay, wait. So he has wolf motifs. Asheville has wolf motifs, so does that mean Mafioso gets does he get See, I was wondering what's missing. It's ears. Grown-ass man. Yes. He's not complete without his ears, man. That reminds me, there's this one game I've been meaning to look into because of Genshin, YouTuber sponsored vid. I can't recall the game though. How hungry? Stop! I'm so hungry. How hungry? No, but sorry, I'm distracted. Is it similar to Genshin or Honkai Star Rail? This is he's really cute. I really like Mafioso. I really like Mafioso. Oh my god. My handsome placeholder. Chat, we might as well go a little crazy. A little crazy, and I'm drawing in his usual outfit, except for like a few tweaks. I want to make covers, chat. I just haven't figured out a song that I can sing. Okay, chat. Can you guess what animal that I'm trying to make? Bug. Bugs when you lift up a rock. He looks so sweet looking. Grown ass man. Grown ass man. Is that what I think it is? Maybe. You wanna take a guess? If I got this right. Let me look this up real quick, okay? Let me do him justice. See, chat, if I didn't like Bunny Mafioso so much, this is probably what I would have ended up with. It feels weird. People really don't like Bunny Mafioso. And I get why, because it's connected to Dream Game, but at the same time, I really like it. Does he go to the giant lamp in the sky too, or is it not moth? He does go to the giant lamp in the sky. It is a moth. It is a moth. I can't figure out what moth exactly, so if you were to put Mafioso as a moth, like just Mafioso, what moth would he be in your guys' eyes? He looks so sweet. Look at him. Kind of a dumb reason to hate on other people. True, exactly. Like, I don't understand people who just hate Bunny Mafioso. People will hate on Bunny Mafioso, but then they see Wolf Mafioso, and then they'll be like, oh, that's so cool. I like this so much better. I feel like that's... You could do a lot more, you know? You could have done a lot more. Like, I'm not gonna bash them because I think it's neat. I think putting animal features on on characters is neat. But like, man, can we not like can we not get upset at different designs? He's just like me forever. Sharkio, so exactly true. Oh my god, I could I could do it. We're just drawing mafiosos as different animals at this point. I feel like I'm so picky with how people draw animals now. Like animal hybrids, basically. Animal human hybrids. Because I mentioned, like, the ears, obviously. How do I make this tail bigger? Let me look up shark tails for this. I looked up Shark Tale and it showed me Shark Tale, the movie. Anyways, it's not what I was looking for. This is cool and all, but when is bunny ears, moth wings, and shark tail all for one deal? True. True. If I could make him a hybrid, I absolutely would for all of it, but I feel like someone's gonna be like, oh, that's so much. That's so much. Holy mischaracterization. Holy mischaracterization, and they probably, like, they probably think Chance is a man. You know who I really need to draw more? His parents. I need to draw Lorenzo and Maria more. For some reason, that reminded me of so Googling bear calendar gave me amazing calendars full of grizzly hairy men. I'm buying those too, but I didn't have my question. You're right. You're fucking. Oh my god. Chad, I'm curious about something. Okay, so you know how there's shark designs? Do you guys let's say I put a little guy here. Let's just say there's a little guy here. When it comes to humanoid sharks, do you like the design? Because I see different interpretations. Do you like the design where the fin is up here, or the fin is down here? I want your thoughts and why, because I'm really curious about this. Can Mafia's a shapeshift but chooses the form of man with bunny features more often than not? Never. He is pure bunny, unfortunately. Finn will swear on the first. Okay. Because I've heard like a mix of both. I honestly like both. It really depends on if I'm going for accuracy or not. But I remember I used to draw the first one, and then I had someone complain, I don't get it, it doesn't make sense, and then I stopped. Because people are evil. Where did I put it? I used to, because I would draw fan art that had characters like this, I would always draw it like that. I've since changed it, so anytime I draw it, like you can see it on Chance, I don't draw it on top of him, I draw it on the back. Depends on the style, but I usually prefer the second one. Yeah. Someone just got really pissed off over it once. I think people just get really pissed off on the internet. This doesn't fit his body much. I need to make his body bigger. I don't have anywhere to put him, actually. I need to erase this. I still love... I don't know, there's something so fun about drawing Mafioso. What else do I draw? We don't have much time left, so I'm trying to figure out what do we do for the last remaining time. Like, do I just end it early? Also, how would you guys feel if I did a longer stream on... We still have an hour, technically, true. An hour left. Chat. I could work on the eat a bag. I'm kidding. How much longer are you thinking? I'm thinking maybe just an extra hour. Not too long. And the extra hour is just like, you know, just in case we aren't finished with it in time so that, you know, I have time to finish it. But I'm not sure. Cause like, you know, like let's say we finish it during 3 hours, I'm gonna end it there. I'm not gonna do an extra hour. Cause I just want to be able to finish it in like before Valentine's. You know what we haven't done in a while? We haven't done something evil would happen. I'm sure Rainix would love to do that. I'm not saying to do it now, but like sometime maybe. It should be finished before then. I hope so. But I thought we would have the second half done before. You know, I want to just make sure. Am I drawing Noob as a siren slash mermaid? Maybe. If we don't have any plans that day. I think, like... Sorry, I realized I haven't talked this for a while. I was just focusing on drawing this. I feel like we should... Like, we're probably gonna have plans that day. So what I'm gonna try to do is finish it as much as possible. And as soon as possible. So we're probably just gonna move fast, and I'm gonna make sure to do a few test runs to see how long the camo will last. And maybe I'll find like something better for the camera. Because once I have that set, then I should be able to go through it pretty fast. I don't want it to be too late, but I want it for... Hopefully it won't be too late. I'm really hoping it's not. Also, hi Corey, how are you doing? I'm so normal about them. I have a 40-degree fever. Please get better soon. Hello? I hope you feel better soon. Get well, soup, exactly. Soup for the soul. That's what new that is to me. Look at them! I love them. I love them dearly. I would add eyes to noob, but I don't really feel like it. Actually, I could do like closed eyes. I need like 2 orders of Get Well soup. You should get the 2 orders. You should. You need to get well. You need more soup. I don't know what else to draw. Don't disturb them, they're sleeping. I'm sleepy. Chat. I told myself I would make a video for the Valentine's one. The Valentine's, like... the bag, the Eda bag, right? And I still haven't figured out how to put it together, because I'm thinking like, oh yeah, I could just wing it and not use a script, but at the same time I'm like, what if I should write a script? So I'm really torn, and I'm like trying to bring myself like, you need to start it. You need to start at 57 because I want it done. I gotta bring myself to actually like be like, you know what, it's okay if you mess up. Just go ahead and go on with it, you know? You know, since I'm just doodling here, chat, do you guys have any drawing requests? Now's your time. You should draw Gubby dressed up for Valentine's. Oh my god. Let me finish shading this. Shading's not the right word. Oh, I'm getting heartburn. Gubby's new that's ring very true. Oh, I'm so excited for Friday because I get to open the keychains, chat. If I open the keychains, do I do it first thing on stream or the very end of stream? So it's like the final piece. Like, what would you say? Okay, I will stretch and drink water. Thank you. It's canon. It is. Chat, I need to work on the comic, but I'm really worried about the wording. I would work on it on stream, but I don't like being watched when I do the comic. I'm confident with my art, not so much my writing. Can't believe Gubby is 1 year old. 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 Grandpa. Fossil at this point, exactly. Valentine's. I could do this for my actual Gubby too. Did Gubby eat the whole wedding cake? Maybe. Maybe. Ring bearers are fed weddings, right? Or am I mistaken? No, you're right. Ta-da! Gubby ate the other ring. Plot twist, that's a fake Gubby. It's made of You're right, like you cut into it, and then it's just like you can eat the Gubby, but you're sick, so you shouldn't. No, you know, you gotta slice cake. Gubby cake. Here, we'll put it back in, we'll put it, You gotta get better first, man. Imagine Mafioso as a snow leopard. It's always rainbow inside the cake. Kind of gay if you ask me. You're right. Gaby. Gaby. Gubby supports the gays. Either that or they're incredibly homophobic. And hates New Up. Imagine I post this on Twitter. Do you think people are gonna like cuss me out? Because it's like, oh, dumbass Forsaken fan. What flavor would a new that cake be? I wanna say red velvet. I wanna say red velvet. But also, like, I'm not sure. Knowing Mafioso, he would be rich enough to own, like, if they're indecisive, they can buy several cakes. Like, Mafioso is rich. He can spend that money casually, and he would for Noob. Sayonara, sayonara, sayonara. Sayonara, sayonara. Oh, I came to a sad realization, chat. I was drawing, or no, yeah, I was drawing, and then I was like, huh, can I remember the Japanese letters? You know, like, a, ka, sa, ta, na, you know? But I realized I couldn't remember some of them. For example, like, I think it was like, ra, ri. I couldn't remember ru, re, ro. And I feel like I'm washed. I just remembered that and I feel washed. Or they hold it, like a private yacht or something with that kind of wealth. Honestly, wherever Noob wants. If Noob wants it to be something simple, something cutesy in a garden, Mafioso would buy the best one for it. If they wanted to do it in a yacht, make it super fancy, he would do that. They have the means to do anything and everything. That is too yellow. I still can't believe people. You know, chat. You know what I found when I was just scrolling? Someone made a. Someone made a mafioso like good morning thing, where it's basically the like the alarm. It's an alarm. So in its alarm, that was like telling them to wake up, but it was clear they used AI, and that makes me so sad. And like what makes it worse is not just the AI, but the fact that they made it so when Mafiosa told him to wake up, it was like, wake up, bitch. And it's like, he wouldn't. He wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that. I don't like people that are like that. People who use AI voices, like not the ones that they've given rights to, like like the AI text to speech, like those they gave their voices for that. But you know, it just rubs me the wrong way. It's so normalized because someone asks, "How did you get that?" And they're like, "Oh, I just used this," and it's an AI voice thing. Pink. There you go. Oh, he's kind of cute. わかってるの、わかってるの、人だけじゃダメですか。なれない、わかってるの、人だけ。全部あなたにあげる。 One day I'll learn the song. That's a lie, actually. I do know this song. I just need the lyrics in my face. He looks so cute. Grown-ass man, by the way. Anyways. He looks so pretty. It makes me mad. It makes me mad. I love how, like, they all look pretty. Like, there's noob mafioso, and then yeah, a really fat one too. I wonder if people at, like, conventions, sell Roblox merch. Because usually you see a bunch of other ones. I want to see if, like, Roblox would count as, like, merch people would get. I don't know. I want to take a look at that. Is it because maybe I want to sell merch? Maybe. Also, chat. I think it was Korak that mentioned it or something. Oh, I love that. You can see the silhouette. I love that. Okay, but it was something about, like, the burlap with a scarf. No, I think we were having a conversation that reminded me of it, but I find it so silly that, like, I think it's male rabbits that have a burlap, like the neck fat, right? And let me see if I can remember his dad from memory. Oh, hi Sashi, how are you doing? I'm trying to remember what does his dad look like. See, I need to draw him more. Okay, I think that's good. I need this size smaller. Anyways, this is basically what he looks like in short, right? Based from my memory, because it's been a while since I've drawn him. But, like, I have a scarf on him, and it matches the burlap so much because it's like, you know, like fat. It's the neck fluff. So for him, it's just a big ass scarf. I need to give him more love, but I don't know what type of content. I think I should just draw them how I draw like Mudet, where it's like, you know, I draw them in however I want. I should just start doing that with them. Chat. Don't be concerned when I say this, okay? Don't promise me you won't be concerned. Do you ever just suddenly feel like you're sick? Like you didn't eat something before. Like you ate. All I ate was a gyro, and that was like 2 hours ago, almost 3 hours ago now. And that didn't affect me. I'm not sick, but then now I just suddenly feel sick. I'm concerned. Don't be concerned! Anyways, is that normal? Does anyone else experience that? Because I feel like I'm gonna throw up, and I don't know why. It's been happening like that lately. I don't know how I forgot to tell my doctor this. That I've just been getting sick. You need the soup as well. You're right. Oh my god, you're right. I need to get better soup. I need to get pho. I need pho. What type of soup? Anything really, but I just want pho. Oh wait, you know what? I'm curious. Chat, what's your thoughts on like chicken noodle soup? I'm not a fan of it. I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm just not a big fan of chicken, which is really funny because one of my guilty pleasure foods is like chicken tenders. Specifically from like Dairy Queen. That is such a guilty pleasure. But I'm not a big fan of chicken. Yuck, you don't like it either. I felt like I was the only one who didn't like it because, you know, it's like you always need chicken noodle soup, but it just never tasted good. I ate it because, you know, I can tolerate it, but I almost lost my voice singing this, by the way. I don't mind it. I like chicken dumpling soup more. I prefer pho ramen instead. I've never tried chicken dumpling soup, but that sounds good. Pho ramen sounds really good right now, though. I miss having ramen. I don't like soup in general, but chicken noodle. My grandma. How did how did it kill your grandma? What brand was she was she eating? I was the one eating. This is so stupid. I wonder how you'll interpret the rest of the thing of like for the chicken noodles. Chicken noodle killed my grandma. Dude, chat. Now I'm missing. Oh my god. So I blame you for this. I mean this lightheartedly, but I blame you because now I'm thinking of ramen. I want the egg, like boiled egg, soaked in soy sauce, and it's like the soft boiling. Oh, that sounds so good right now. Chat. Apparently, people thought that was weird. People are like, "Oh my god, let's try this wild dish. This like crazy dish," and it's fucking it's boiled egg soaked in soy sauce. What's wrong with that? People act like it's so strange. People acted like shrimp chips are strange. Hello? Wait, so what? Treat us to ramen exactly. You have to treat us now. I'm being called, but I'm busy right now. I can't remember. Oh no, I remember his eyes. It's a dark red because that's the same as his son. It's still hard for me to think about it. Because, like, you can see he has, like, what do you call it? You can see his eye. But how do I do that for Mafioso? Because this is showing, it's like one half. How would I do that for Moth? Do I just... Hey, Paul Ramen, I'd look good. You have to treat us. If I do this, he looks mad. He looks mad. Wow, what a deliciously, or whatever those people talked about it as. It's like I bought a Chinese. That ain't Chinese. I don't know Chinese. I swear, I didn't have to deal with chat. I live very privilegedly. I'm just gonna be honest here, okay? I didn't have to deal with racism because I lived in a very inclusive area. Tell me that guy's Chinese. I didn't think it would be Chinese is all. But what was I saying? It's okay, Silvamine. I didn't think of delicacy either. Drink, give me money. Give me money. You gotta pay my mod now. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah. Cause like, yeah, whenever I draw a mafioso, the closest I get to eyes is if I draw brows on him. He looks so silly! Oh, okay. In ramen trust. Oh my god, he lives. This is such a silly way to draw it out. Yes, went to go look it up and came back and answered in chat. It's okay, you're not the only one. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. He's so stupid. I think that's the closest I can get, because I'm trying to think, like, okay. If I were to draw his eyes, because I want to show it. But I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know how I would. I think that's the best way I could. But even then, He just looks better without eyes. And maybe an eyebrow. I think we have enough time to squeeze in one more person. I'd be like, can you guess who this is? But I think it's obvious once I do this. I feel like it's obvious from that point on. Her hair's so big. Forget that. Let me adjust that a little bit. That doesn't help that much. There we go. And we'll just adjust the ears. Such big ears. Okay, I will drink water. Thank you for the redeem. You know, now that whenever I draw Maria, I always wonder, how do people draw, like, how is it so hard to draw older women that are small? Because, like, she's short. She's really short. But, like, it's clear she's older. How do people make them look so young? And this is not for, like, beginners, obviously. Like, if you're a beginner, you don't know how to draw someone older, you're too scared to, I get it. Because I was like that. I was very much like that. But if you're, like, a professional, and you can't draw an old person old, or you make them look like they're really young, you concern me. You know? Chat, what if I'm getting sick? That strand of hair looks like a crescent. Is that bunny on the moon, or was it that animal or a different animal? Not sure. To be honest, her hair is just like really wavy like this. That's where her hair, that's where he gets these. Cause like usually you you saw how I drew these out. That's where he gets it from, his mother. Bro didn't put too much in his jeans. Or whatever that saying is, I don't remember. But yeah, I don't think I feel like I've heard actually, the bunny on the moon, but I don't remember too much. So I'm not actually sure. I'll be honest, chat, I've been very zoned out lately. I'm kind of wondering, after I do my art project, like obviously after I do my Valentine's, new that bag, what do I draw next? Or like what do I do next? Do I draw? Do I play Minecraft again? Like, I don't know what to do on stream. I'm not sure. Why is the brush opacity? Huh? That's not what I wanted. What? What happened? Oh, come on, my stuff is glitching. Okay. That's fun. Do you see the opacity on the top? Okay, that's not helping. Okay. Every time I press my button that's supposed to press Control Z, it keeps opening up GeForce. That is so weird. Splatoon. I haven't been feeling the urge to Splatoon. I've been trying to keep Splatoon to just Saturdays. So, I'm not really sure. I do miss Splatoon though. Oh, my nose. I think I might be getting sick. I'm worried about that. Squid? Squid Game? I should draw, you know what? I should draw Chance as a Splatoon character. T. Oh, you meant T as in the actual T. Anyways, I'm gonna end it here. I'm not gonna deal with the stupid thing. Like, I'm not gonna deal with the GeForce thing popping up or whatever, but I will end it here. Gubby, give the gubbies in chat. Let them say goodbye. Okay, I'm really excited for Friday stream. Hopefully I don't get sick. If I do, I'm so sorry. But we're gonna open the keychains on Friday, so I'm really excited for that. I hope to see you all there. But other than that, make sure you eat if you haven't, drink water, and I will see you all next time. Hopefully 57 is not sickly. Take care.